You and I are carb addicts. Of course, we're all intrigued by this sugar diet, and it's getting a lot of play on YouTube, a lot of views. We're looking for a legitimate excuse so we can believe in it. Why do we want it so badly? Because we're sugar and carb addicts. It's absurd. More and more videos about the sugar diet, sugar fasting. Who comes up with this stuff? I guess it all falls under the purview of what we call biohacking. That's come to be considered a good and clever thing, hacking. Why wait for good health caused by good nutrition over a long period of time when you can have instant results by hacking the body's chemistry? It's becoming accepted. So many people make videos about what they call biohacks. I don't believe in the wisdom of hacking a physiological system, trying to shortcut it, outsmart it, that has taken millions, hundreds of millions of years to evolve. When we hack these things, we upset the natural balance of the way our bodies are supposed to work. And it's really pretty simple. Get the right nutrition. Our bodies know how to handle it, what to do with it, period. We're wearing red glasses and blue glasses. We're using sunblock. We're hacking everything. We're taking weight loss drugs. God knows what effects, long-term effects they're going to have. And since carbohydrate addiction, I think, is one of the biggest health problems that we have, that we face, with the resulting epidemics of diabetes, obesity, considering what we know about the effects of sugars on the human body and glucose, how the hell does this happen? How can we pay attention? Click on those videos showing young muscular bodybuilders telling you and me, that we should eat mass quantities of sugar and we can look like them. Most of the response videos to this from our community have been sarcasm. Until today. Nick Norwitz came out with a video. I've been so tired of watching these sugar fast and absurd sugar diet videos that I hadn't watched Nick's video until today. But Nick is a smart guy. Does a lot of research. I said, well, he's hinting in his thumbnail that maybe it's not a bad thing. Now, not from the standpoint of maybe I could do it because I know better. I said, I gotta see what Nick is saying because he gets a lot of views on his videos. He's a smart guy, and a lot of people might take him seriously. To his credit, he did say right off the bat that he would not do this diet. But you might find these things interesting. And then he goes on to talk about studies. And there have been studies that show that you can lose weight on a very, as it turns out, low protein diet. When you take the protein out, the only thing left are carbs and fat. We have many reasons for not eating a lot of carbs and fat together, and it's all based in what they call the Randall cycle. I won't go into that now. The fallacy in these studies is twofold. They were all done on low BMI, healthy, muscular, young people. And ironically, these people are the last people that need to go on a rapid weight loss diet. So this diet is billed as a rapid weight loss diet. Why? Because it fires up your mitochondria. And he explains how it affects the electron transport chain. And you end up metabolizing a lot more energy. That's great. So, I would recommend this diet to you. Only if you're a young, muscular, low BMI bodybuilder with little or no weight to lose. That doesn't make any sense. But if you're a fat, sick, older American with your metabolism shot, a diabetic, heart disease, you'll kill yourself doing this, but you'll wake up your addiction, and that'll be the end. Stop watching sales pitches that make you think that you're going to end up looking like that guy on the TV screen. It won't happen. This will maybe irreversibly trash your metabolism, fire up your addiction, put on weight, make everything that you're trying to fix worse, because maybe you didn't buy into the alluring pitch of being able to eat an unlimited amount of the crap that you're addicted to. But your addiction will be feeding you rationalizations that make sense to you. All the studies and tests that have been done that any of these people rely on to tell you what happened, which hormones it increases. All those tests are all short-term, few weeks, and the subjects of the tests have all been people who don't need rapid weight loss. They're mostly trying to get ripped, to get their body fat down to where they can compete in bodybuilder competitions. That does not describe members of our community. So this video about the sugar diet or sugar fasting and all that is not an excuse to be sarcastic, because common sense tells us if it's too good to be true, it usually is. But a realistic warning, a siren song, don't be tempted. Don't be tempted by all of this stuff. Most of it is an effort by certain YouTubers to get clicks. It's an effort by people in our community to get clicks because it's a subject of interest. And yes, my friends, I'm making this video because I think it'll get a lot of clicks. And I'm at least honest and transparent about it. But all that said, if it gets a lot of clicks, that's the idea. Because maybe I can just cram some common sense and wisdom into the head of all of us that are carbohydrate addicts and are looking for any excuse to buy into this nonsense. I may be wrong, but I really doubt it this time. Do what you want. I can't stop you. But if you think going to a pure candy, cake, fruit, honey, and sugar diet is sustainable long term, it's going to turn you into a young, ripped bodybuilder, I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. On sale now. Take the rest of the day off and eat meat.